Polling has closed in the fifth phase of India's staggered general election. The world's largest democratic exercise is now in its final stages. 49 constituencies across 8 states and federally governed territories cast their vote today. All eyes are on the 14 contested seats in Uttar Pradesh. Residents of Nehru-Gandhi family fiefdoms, Amethi and Raebareli cast their ballot today. The leader of main opposition Congress, Rahul Gandhi, is contesting in Raebareli, taking the place of his mother and former Congress chief Sonia Gandhi. The final 2 election phases are scheduled to take place first on the 25th of May and the 1st of June. And for more on what's happening, Neha Poonia joins us live from Raebareli in Uttar Pradesh state with Rebecca Bundhun standing by in Mumbai. Let's get to Neha first. Neha, how has Raebareli received Rahul Gandhi? Are there any concerns he might lose another seat long dominated by his family, as you saw in 2019 with the other seat in Uttar Pradesh, Amethi?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a region that has been associated with the Nehru-Gandhi family since the early 1950s, and that's why it's considered a safe seat. It's why analysts say that that decision was made to field Rahul Gandhi from here, where there is no strong BJP candidate to take him on, as compared to Amethi, which used to be his constituency, but that's where Federal Minister Smriti Irani, who defeated him in 2019, is seeking re-election from. Now, incidentally, Rahul Gandhi was here in Raebareli a few hours ago. He was going from one polling booth to the other, meeting with locals, taking selfies with them, addressing concerns about the lack of development in the region. Really a last-ditch attempt, experts say, to show the people of Raebareli in Uttar Pradesh that he's invested in this region, and it's not just about winning from here so he gets a seat in parliament. His mother, Sonia Gandhi, represented Raebareli for 2 decades, and her message to voters was, just as you've shown me love and support, it's now time to embrace Rahul Gandhi, who's taking my legacy forward. But, many locals from Raebareli who we've been speaking to say they're proud of that legacy linked to the Congress and to the Nehru-Gandhi family. Some said that, they think Raebareli is known all over the world because of the Gandhis. But interestingly, in a constituency that's called a stronghold or a pocket borough of the Gandhis, we also spoke to many people who weren't his supporters, who said that, it's great that Rahul Gandhi and his family have legacy links here, but they've not really seen the sort of development the region should have seen, and many saying that they're possibly not going to be voting for him. But many Congress leaders say it's a question of, not if Rahul Gandhi will win, but by what margin from Raebareli.
And yeah, of course, this is the 5th phase of 7 phases. Earlier, across the different phases, heat has been a concern, keeping some voters at home. Has there been any improvement, or has that got even worse in this phase?
We're steadily heading into what will be the hottest months of the Indian summer here. Through the day in Raebareli as well as in Amethi, where we went to some polling booths, we saw how steadily as the temperature climbed, the number of voters queuing up at polling booths reduced. In the early hours of Monday, when polling booths first opened, there were long queues at most polling constituencies, people really making the most of, the temperature being lower. But, past 10 a.m., we saw the humidity climb, the mercury climb higher as well. It's been around 40 degrees Celsius. And it's been incredibly hard, voters say, to stand in long queues. This polling booth behind me, polling officials say, was one of those, polling booths that didn't see a high turnout, and many officials attributing that to the high temperatures we've seen. Polling officials have made arrangements. There were tents put up, water bottles being handed out, benches and seats put up so people could rest while they waited. But it is really hard, voters say, some even suggesting that, India should not be voting in the summer months when heat waves are forecast. And we've seen that impact voter turnout in this phase as well, which is about 56% till about 5 p.m. Polls shut at 6 p.m. And, we've not really seen a big rush of voters come in towards that last hour like it usually happens, because it's not gotten any cooler. And that's going to be a big concern heading into the last 2 phases, experts say.
Thanks for that. Neha, Poonia reporting live from Raebareli in Uttar Pradesh. On the western coast of India, Rebecca Bundhun joins us live from Mumbai with voting action there. Rebecca, business plus Bollywood voting today in Mumbai. What has been on their minds?
Yes, well, this comes as there have been these accusations by the main opposition Congress party of these unfair links between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and some major industrialists, including Mukesh Ambani, with the Congress party accusing Modi of actually favouring these industrialists. Mukesh Ambani of Reliance, who's India's richest man, in fact, cast his vote today in Mumbai. Modi has, of course, denied that there is any wrongdoing whatsoever, but there are a lot of issues that have come into focus during Mumbai's voting phase. And these include, of course, disparity when it comes to wealth, the gap between the rich and the poor, because here in Mumbai you have some of India's wealthiest people, but at the same time you still have millions of people living in the slums. And then amongst the middle class population, they have a number of issues on their minds. They've been talking about inflation, their concerns about that, and also unemployment, the need to create more jobs, the need for more development, more infrastructure. Those are some of their key concerns. But also another concern during these elections in general so far, and then here again today with Mumbai voting, has been voter turnout. And at 3 p.m. local time here in Mumbai, it was actually below 40%. So that's fairly low. And then there's speculation that this is partly due to the heat. It's been a hot and humid day here in Mumbai, and also this ongoing voter apathy, analysts saying that there's been this widespread expectation that Narendra Modi is just going to breeze through to victory, to another third term with his BJP party, and that's leading to some people staying away from voting. So that's an ongoing concern. Of course, Mumbai and the wider state of Maharashtra are key in these elections, sending the second highest number of lawmakers to the lower house of parliament after Uttar Pradesh.
Thanks to Rebecca Bundhun reporting live for us there from Mumbai. Today is the 5th phase of India's 7-phase election.